So when you're born, you just go through the registration process? Because it means like when you're born, you go directly to the session, right? If your whole life is a session, you just go out and go to the session right away. And the registration documents would be the birth certificate.
Yeah, well, really depends on the thing is, if you imagine it being born is equal as being selected to a session, let's say, like as a delegate, whatever, then it's just, so you jump in, you're there.
Yeah.
And what's the next part about? Like, what does happen if you're a delegate at the session, you would have been selected by being born.
Yeah.
But wouldn't your parents be then your chairperson some kind?
But then you're not the one who applies for the session in the first place.
What do you mean?
Your parents would be the ones applying for the session.
Yeah, well, I have convinced my brother to come to a session. In that sense, you can see like them convincing / forcing you to session, and then them being your chairperson.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So your first ever chairpersons would be your parents.
But that also then means that you're a delegate as long as you do not have any kids.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's a long time.
I mean, some people have kids when they're 14.
Yeah.
If you really want to become a chairperson, you can do it.
Like right away, yeah.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah, after 14, yeah.
Yeah, 14 years is fine. I mean,
But those are the ones who usually fail at being one.
yeah,
Like really bad chair
Yeah.
people.
just as in EYP.
What is being vice president then?
Oh, the grandfather?
And what are journalists then?
The media.
They stick the same.
Media is always the same.
But how are they like getting selected and getting like as media team members? Just you know, the thing is that you have chair people, vice president, editor, and journalists would be just media of your life.
Yes. But I mean, and when you're a kid, your parents take photos of you.
But the camera would be a journalist.
Yeah, so the journalist is not a person. It's just a camera.
Or not.
Your phone would
Or
be a
yeah, you can also say that your parents are not only your chair people but also journalists.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So as soon as you're a kid, you're getting to that letter, and then when you're grandfather, you're getting to the other one, and a great grandfather would be being a president.
Yeah, I guess.
How does that make sense in being selected just because you kind of selected yourself by getting children?
No, but I mean, somebody has to accept you first.
True. You can get children and then just...
Yeah, you have to apply for it.
So
by yourself.
being selected is kind of like being adopted.
That makes sense. But that's being selected as a delegate. If you want to get selected as a chairperson, though, you.
So being adopted is like going to NIS or AF or abroad.
Yes, I guess. Not that going to the regional session abroad.
What does going abroad then mean?
Leaving your parents' house and
Being on your own
being on your own. Yeah.
until you run out of money, come back.
Come back. Yeah. Come back. Yeah.
So
Then all of your life decisions will be just the sessions. And you'll have mini sessions all the time, depending on your life decisions. Every decision would be mini session with a different committee topic, different committee. And you yourself will be your chairperson and the delegate in the committee, only delegate. And the
but the thing is, if you, depending on, because I myself also think that you can be more than one person in the sense of the thoughts you have, depending on how much thoughts you give yourself.
That's true. So your personality, different personalities or whatever that is,
Yeah.
or past selves would be the delegates in your committee.
Yeah, because you learn, get better throughout life, same as you do at EYP.
Exactly. and then you die.
Funeral, farewell.
Yeah. Who starts it out?
Oh, that's just
Fun.
the end.
And the session ends.